What is up, Cool Nation? That was a terrible intro. I'm your terrible host, Hash Brown Kid, and sitting right over there is Cactus. Cactus, my man, how are you doing this fine evening?
We sure are living up to the worst podcast on the internet today moniker.
I mean, if you tuned in for last week, you understand how bad this is going to be.
Oh, it's going to be awful.
Yes, it is. So, how's your week been?
Oh, I was sick, and then I burnt the shit out of my thumb. So fantastic.
Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July. I'm a fucking idiot.
I believe that. So, Cactus, what are you going to be drinking this evening?
Right now, from Japan, I have some Coca-Cola Clear Lime that I got from Napa, Japan, a fantastic website.
Fantastic. Tonight, I will be drinking Coors and Bud Light.
Ooh, awful. That sounds horrible.
Look, at least it's regular Coors and not Coors Light. All right, give me a little bit of a break here.
Okay, that's fine. I'll think about this, like the fizziness about this clear lime Coke. It's like exactly like how you get from a vending machine. It's weird.
That actually does sound kind of interesting.
Well, not a vending machine, like one of those machines at like Burger King or Wendy's.
And how much is that? How much is that running you?
A lot. Shipping is insane. Shipping from Japan to America is awful. So I would not recommend it unless you're like me. Stupid.
All right. So, Cactus, we had a very interesting past week in wrestling. Not only did we have the show where there was a massive unprotected shot to the head, but there was the other show where there were a lot of unprotected shots to the head.
Yes, and somehow the other show, which I'm not going to spoil it, but it was somehow safer, even though everything would tell you that it shouldn't be.
Who knows? Who cares? Either way, let's dive into it as we talk about AEW's Fight or Fest.
AEW. I'm not sure why, but you and Dolphin say like A&W root beer a lot.
Well, you see, the joke is we go on Reddit a lot. We go on r-squared circle jerk, and it's always pronounced A&W there as the joke. So it's like Xbox heat. It's just kind of stuck with us.
Well, I have a life outside of that cesspool called Reddit. So that's why
I don't.
Fuck Reddit gang.
I'm a fan of 4chan also. I mean, I like the old 4chan, alternative sports.
4chan / GIF. That's all I'm going to say about
it. It's GIF.
It's GIF.
All right, well, let's jump into AEW's Fyter Fest. The fucking pre-show, Jesus Christ, man. We're going to start off big as we got Private Party taking on SCU and the Best Friends.
Yes, Private Party, Isaiah Cassie and Mark Quinn. Fantastic tag team.
I'll have to take your word for it as I went on a beer run. Like at the very beginning of the pre-show. I was supposed to go before the pre-show started, but, you know, sometimes plans just change. As Dave Meltzer would like to say, $11.99, everybody.
Yeah, you were a lucky man because apart from this match on the pre-show, which this match was phenomenal. I really enjoyed this match. It was the only good match on the pre-show.
All right. So would you like to go through the spots with me as someone who didn't see?
There was a lot of spots. The Private Party, one of the first cool things that they did was a camel clutch / leaping double foot stomp combo onto, I want to say it was Frankie Kazarian.
Was he bald and white?
He was bald.
But was he white?
I'm pretty sure he was. It was definitely white. I'm not sure about the bald. That's what I'm not sure about. He was white.
Okay, so it was probably Frankie Kazarian.
It was probably Frankie Kazarian. Fantastic move. And then after that move, I guess SCU and the Best Friends realized that these guys are threats and started to kick their ass. I always like when I see that. You know, some continuity. Like, hey, let's just beat these guys' ass for a second. We can fight each other later.
I mean, when you think about it, it makes the most sense, right? Hey, these guys were just whooping our ass. Let's fucking kick their ass. They can't kick my ass. I'll kick their ass.
Yeah. Another cool spot. The Best Friends did a rocket launcher cutter combination onto Isaiah Cassidy. which
The
was
best friends are really good.
they all of these teams are really good. I'm glad that they signed the Private Party because I really want to see more of them.
You know who doesn't want to see more of them?
Who?
The Smarks.
Yes, AEW is a lot better than WWE, but I'm not going to actually watch the product, so I'm not going to know who the Private Party is.
Ah, yes. Gotta love that logic.
Yes, I get it. I get it. It was an expensive pay-per-view. It cost $0. I get it.
I mean, all those $0 could have gone to, not looking for a job.
Yeah.
Sitting in your mom's basement.
Which, the fact that this was free brings up another point that I didn't think of till after the pre-show, which is, why the fuck do you have a pre-show for a free event?
Well, you see, shut up.
I guess, but, like, I get the pre-show for the WWE events, because you have to buy the event. You have to buy the network. I get the pre-show for the other AEW event, All In, or Double or Nothing. Both of those had pre-shows, because you had to buy the event. This event was free. It didn't need a pre-show.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess there's no other way to get that many people on the card, because, like, with the pre-show, it added an extra 10 people, not including Peter Avalon.
It added an extra 10 people, but also took away about 5 years of my life.
I mean, I'm sure it did. But, we've already planned our death day.
Yeah.
So we got to get to that, at least.
I guess. Yeah, Mark Quinn hit one of the best shooting star presses I've seen in a while.
Okay.
Yeah, fantastic. The best friends hit a snap power driver, shining wizard combination.
All right.
Best friends are awesome. Isaiah Cassidy screams like a high-pitched little girl.
I mean, so did Montez at one point.
So did Montez, but just Isaiah, it's hilarious.
What would you compare the Private Party to?
They are very much like. Why am I blanking on their fucking names?
Who are we talking about here?
I'm talking about Montez Ford and
Street Profits.
Street Profits. God,
guys who unceremoniously debuted on Monday Night Raw.
Yes, who just debuted to no fanfare, and it was even the debut was kind of spoiled a little bit.
I mean, the 5 seconds they were on there before they cut to the rest of the show.
Yeah,
I thought Kevin Dunn was supposed to be good.
Who fucking told you that?
Kevin Dunn.
Okay, makes sense.
Bucky Beaver Teeth. Speaking of Bucky Beaver Teeth, Jim Cornette liked the Private Party. Gave them very high praise. Gave a lot of people very high praise on the show. So Jim Cornette really trying to make up for the fact that he's just being a piece of shit recently.
Yes, he is on damage control.
I mean, I would be too if I asked why does Sonny Kiss exist for allegedly getting Sami Callihan fired.
Yeah.
And for repeatedly saying the N-word and making it on one of our memes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, for making it on one of our memes, you need to go on, like, intense damage control.
Yeah, no, we are a cancer. If we
we're fucking vultures, man.
Yeah, the fact that we're talking about any of these people are taking away a couple years off their careers, making so they're not going to get booked.
Ever.
It is unfortunate.
Oh, shit. Hash and Cactus are talking about him again. Fired!
Yeah. Back to the match. SCU hit a foot stomp on Prettier, which looks fantastic.
Ooh.
You
may want to go back and rewatch it.
Yeah, no, this match was awesome. If you want to see a great 3-man tag match, 6-man tag match, a triple threat tag match. There we go. If you want to see a great triple threat tag match, this match was fantastic. I would recommend anybody to go watch it. I'm pretty sure it's still free. I'm not sure. I don't go on Baskin Robbins network.
It was also on YouTube.
It was also go see this match. And as soon as this match is over, turn the show off. Unless, it has the rest of the show on it.
It won't.
Turn off the pre-show. The pre-show is over at that point. Just make believe the pre-show is over at that point.
All right. Was there any segment leading into the Librarians?
Well, first of all, the best friends won with a foot stomp crunchy, which I'm pretty sure they called the Strong Zero on Isaiah Cassidy.
Okay, hold on. Let me just pause you right there real quick.
Yeah, no, I figured you would.
The Strong Zero?
They call it, yeah. No, I was confused too because I was like, I'm pretty sure it's something else, but okay.
As in Tony Storm's Tyler Driver Strong Zero?
Yeah, which used to be a different thing. Also call it the Strong Zero.
It's called the Storm Zero.
Oh, okay, never mind. But yeah,
Yeah, the air raid crash. I wish she would use that because then it would separate her from, another star on the same exact roster.
yeah. No, it was. I don't know why they call it that. It's the foot stomp crunchy.
All right. I mean, I would call it like the loving embrace of a friend or some shit like that,
Yeah.
Something stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, just they need to work on that. But yeah, after the match, the Dark Order turned lights off, cut a promo, and
It's I, Evil Udo. I'm going to eat your souls.
yeah, they didn't really say anything new, but they
Did they do the line again about when the sun sets and the moon rises? That seemed to me like I don't know why that one stuck with me. I think it was because like the most excessive statement. Like it didn't need to be said that the moon rose. Like when the sun sets, the moon's kind of up there.
Well, who knows what the fuck the moon does? If you don't mention it, who knows what it does?
Just like the Dark Order, if you don't mention them every 5 minutes, who knows what they're gonna do?
Yeah. So yeah, that happened, and then
It's like Cody Rhodes. Where's Cody? Anybody seen Cody? Where's Brady? Anybody see Brady? What's Brady think about this? Jaw? Anybody seen Jaw? Can we get Jaw's opinion on this? Jaw?
Jesus Christ,
Jaw rule.
rule. But yeah,
All right, so
then
just rate that match.
I made a 87%.
I will be objective and I will give it an 80%.
It was a fantastic match. Like I said, go and watch it for the private party. They were phenomenal. The Best Friends are phenomenal. SCU is phenomenal. Just 3 great tag teams having a great match.
Up next, we had the Librarian, accompanied by the Librarian.
Oh, I forgot.
Taking on Allie.
Before that, they had a Being the Elite sketch about, if you didn't catch on, this entire thing's a rib on Firefest, something that has been relevant for 6 months and happened 2 years ago. That thing. It's totally topical. It's a rib on Firefest.
WWE are out of touch and out of date.
Yes. This event.
Let's make a Firefest joke.
This event that has
Firefest joke.
Yeah, this event that has been relevant since a documentary came out in January this year about what happened in May of 2017. This is very not topical. If you enjoy this, good on you. I'm sorry, never speak to me.
I mean, it's not like we didn't get the joke the first 100 times they hammered it down that was going to be that point of the show.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, you guys can't claim to do something different when you're doing the same shit.
Yeah, you might as well have had a Monica Lewinsky joke. Seriously, because at least that, people will understand. Like, people will understand it from all across the board.
I mean, even down to Blink-182 getting in on the joke. A band that hasn't been relevant since, I don't know. I'll give it What's My Age Again. I'll give them that song.
Yeah.
I'll give them that.
Yeah.
Because that song's kind of funny.
I'll give it to that one song that every fucking emo person talks about. That always plays in Hot Topic.
Oh, which one?
Miss
Adam's
You.
song? Oh, Miss You.
Yeah.
Is it called? Yeah, the Adam's song's different. Don't waste your time on me. You're already a voice inside my head.
Miss you. Yeah, since Miss You, which I think came out in 2005. They haven't been relevant.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, definitely not since fucking Tom DeLonge left to go hunt aliens.
Yes, which is a more noble cause than being in a band that is still very childish, even though they're in their 40s.
God. It's like Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers just playing in his underwear.
Yeah.
Put some clothes on, you old sack of shit.
Yeah, no. At least, though, Flea is admirable for playing Donnie in the Wild Thornberries.
Wait, he did?
Yeah, he was the voice actor for Donnie in the Wild
You're
Thornberry.
fucking kidding me.
No.
Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yeah, perfect casting.
The best casting. All right, can we move on now? Can I finally get on with the show?
I don't want to speak about the librarian segment. Please.
All right, well we'll just go straight to the end. Cactus, what do you rate the match?
I rated the match itself at 63%. It wasn't a bad match. It just sucked. The fucking gimmick sucked.
So if any of y'all are wondering why we're not talking about the librarian featuring the librarian against Allie segment, it's because there's really nothing to talk about. I came in towards the end of the match, and it was all just a big, not funny joke. And that's going to be a recurring event of the show, just a not funny joke.
Imagine that joke that your unfunny friend tells that's not funny, but he thinks it's clever and funny, so he says it a bunch of times. That's the joke.
Get it?
Come on.
Get it?
Yeah, he unironically explains it to you. Get it? And then he says it again, like next time you guys are at a party. And it's like, no one likes it. The more you say it, the more I want to punch you in the face.
It's the audible sigh of wrestling. This show was not a bad show by any means, but it's just a big audible, you know.
It's not a piss break segment. It's a shit break segment because you do not want to risk coming back and it's still being on. You want to take as much time as possible.
So we'll give it a 63%. Moving on, we had Michael Nakazawa. Fucking Justin Roberts. I hate him.
Yeah. Well, in between those segments is when they talked about Blink-182 pulling out.
See, I wasn't there for that because I was busy drinking a beer in my kitchen.
Yeah, no, I wish I could have been drinking too, but I was hopped up on KEWL because I was extremely sick.
Yeah.
It was not a fun time.
It probably would have made the show a lot better if you were drinking the entire time.
I should have drank regardless of the KEWL and just hope my liver was okay.
So, Michael Nakazawa versus the president of CEO, Alex Jabali. Alex Jabali, more like Alex just stupid.
Like Alex Jabroni.
Alex Chapipi Poo Kaka.
Like Alex, not a good wrestler.
Alex not good wrestler.
But let's talk about something great. Bryce fucking Remsburg was in the match.
Always. What notes did you have for this match? I'm kind of curious.
The spot where Michael Nakazawa puts the baby oil on himself. And it causes not only Alex Jabali to trip, but also Bryce Remsburg.
Well, that was a good segment.
That was a good spot. Jabali getting a fight stick from one of the competitive fighters or something from the crowd and using it as a weapon.
Well, that was stupid.
The GameCube controller spot.
Oh, that was a very good spot. Just glasses on, Mountain Dew opened, Alex Jabali hung.
Yeah, me.
Gamer time.
Yep, me nobly having to write in here that Jabali is not trained, as if I would forget that.
Jesus Christ. Was that it? As far as
the Jabali push buttons.
All I had down for notes was Alex Jabali has a stupid face.
Yeah.
So, at the end of the match, we got the panties in the face by Michael Nakazawa for the 1-2-3. Cactus, what'd you rate this match?
It was a main match. So I gave it a 69.
I, too, gave it a 69 because, yes, it is a meme match of the year.
It was not an awful match. It was not good.
Yes, it was.
It
was awful. It was fucking terrible.
I enjoyed it for what it was.
But the entirety of it was just so fucking stupidly done, I couldn't necessarily hate it.
You didn't watch the full librarian segment. Compared to the librarian segment, this was CM Punk versus John Cena. Okay?
I mean, you keep saying that, and I don't think I can believe you on it. I really don't.
The librarians are the worst thing in wrestling today.
It's not Veda Scott. Why do I keep thinking that the other librarian's Veda Scott?
No, she's Blue Pants. She's
like I even wrote down in my notes that she's Veda Scott.
Yeah, she's Leva Bates.
Why? Why do I not recognize Blue Pants?
I don't know. I don't. It's weird because I wasn't watching NXT when Blue Pants was on, so it makes sense for me not to recognize Blue Pants. Because I'm pretty sure I've never watched her except for the fucking librarian.
Blue Pants. That's how she got the name back when Enzo Amore was over.
Yeah.
So up next, we go to the actual show as Daniels takes on CIMA.
Yes, a much better match.
Watching that after the Alex Jabali Michael Nakazawa match was like watching 2000s era WCW and watching Wrestle Kingdom 10.
Yeah.
It's like watching Ultimate Warrior Hogan 2 and Kazuchika Okada Kenny Omega.
Yes, I will say during Double or Nothing, I did not mind at all Jim Ross's commentary. He was completely fine. This event, he needs to stop. I did not like Jim Ross at all.
We're gonna talk about why when it comes down to that match, which is the next match.
No, it's actually this match when he said the phrase.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
I wrote it down during this match.
Did you?
Yeah.
I thought it was when he was talking about Yuka Sakazaki.
No, I think it was talking about CIMA.
Huh. Either way, we got to talk about it now.
Yeah. Either way, the first thing I wrote about this event before that even happened, before that sentence came out of Jim Ross's mouth, is unpopular opinion: Jim Ross should stay in the '90s and early 2000s.
Yeah.
Because throughout this event, he just did not sound like he knew any of the wrestlers there or wanted to know about any of them.
It legitimately is just like him when he's commentating on New Japan. He doesn't care about the product. He doesn't know who these wrestlers are, nor does he want to know who these wrestlers are.
No.
He's just going to do what he wants and collect his paycheck.
Yeah, which is, if I could do it, fine. You know, if he just wants to collect a paycheck, that's fine. I'm not going to shame him or say that he shouldn't be able to collect a paycheck, but I'm going to say you should stop hiring him.
I mean, WWE hired him, and then they stopped. And then New Japan hired him, and he's kind of bad. I don't know. When you compare Jim Ross in the modern age to Mauro Ranallo in the modern age, there's one I would much rather prefer.
Yeah. Oh, even the commentary partner for this event, Excalibur.
I would prefer just Excalibur calling most of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he knows more. He knows the people. And he won't call Asian wrestlers Orientals.
Yes, which Jim Ross did. He did during this show, during this match.
Well, I know those wrestlers from the Orient like to kick people in the head. Jim, I think everybody likes to kick people in the head.
Yes, I did. I did enjoy that clapback from Excalibur. Because kicking people in the head is a good tactic to use when you're wrestling.
I mean, that's why every wrestler in the history of ever does a super kick.
Yes, notable Oriental wrestlers like Shawn Michaels and the Young Bucks.
And every indie wrestler I know.
Yeah.
Everybody does a super kick.
Yeah, no, it's not just the quote-unquote Oriental wrestlers.
I think I see more white wrestlers doing a super kick than I see Oriental wrestlers doing super kicks.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Jim?
Jim Ross he's lost it.
What is up with wrestling gyms and just being stuck in the past?
I don't know.
Either way, this match had phenomenal chemistry.
It did. It was a very good match.
What would you rate it?
I rated a
pop-up Meteora from the top rope onto Daniels. My stepdad, who I was watching the show with, honestly thought both knees got into the chest, which is why CIMA is such a good wrestler, because he's so fucking quick like that. It looks like he'll just fucking kill you when he's not.
Oh yeah, like anybody who does a Meteor in wrestling should kind of look at that Meteor because it looks devastating.
Yeah, not only does it look devastating, it's fucking safe.
Yeah. I rated,
Cactus.
I rated that match a 78%.
I rated it an 85. That shows you how much I hated that Michael Nakazawa Alex Tripoli match.
Yeah.
I took any and all good wrestling.
Yeah. It was a good match. I don't blame you for giving me 85.
That was just round 2. Christopher Daniels alluding to another match. I'm hoping at All Out. If I do get another match between these two, because, there's no real divisions to do other things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, it's nothing. I don't think anything is going to be really set up until they get a TV program.
So it's basically just going to be, hey, give us money until October.
Yeah.
Which is okay.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. It's fine. And this event was fine, so, like, if they keep doing this, fine, cool, do it. I'll enjoy it.
Up next, we had Riho taking on the Native Beast, Nyla Rose, and Yuka Sakazaki.
Another match full of great wrestlers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nyla is a scary woman.
She is terrifying. I would not like to fight her.
I would not either. She is vicious. She is brutal, and she's a hoss.
Yes.
I like hoss.
I do like hoss, and hoss women are always a treat to see if they are actually good at wrestling.
She was supposed to be the biggest woman in the company. And then AEW Some Kong showed up, so...
yes, AEW Some Kong. She showed up to do about 2 moves and take 1 bump.
Yeah, I mean, she played the welfare queen on fucking Glow.
Yeah. Glow was kind of scummy.
I didn't even fucking realize it. I didn't even fucking realize it until I was looking up. Hey, what was Awesome Kong? What was Awesome Kong fucking done in the past, few years? Oh, she was on Glow. Oh, that's very cool. What character? Oh, she played the welfare queen.
Yeah, it's just hilarious that was an actual character in the goddamn 80s. It was the 80s was a mess.
That just goes to show you how different of a society we are nowadays.
Yeah, we have come a long way.
We have to where black wrestlers can play not welfare queens.
Yes, and foreigners don't have to be heels. It's interesting.
Yes, it is. So, I didn't really get a lot down in this match.
Yeah, I got a double camel clutch from Nyla onto both women, Rio and Yuka, that was great. Yeah. Nyla hit a side effect on Yuka for a near fall, which I always pop for the side effect. I don't know why. Probably because I miss Matt Hardy V1.
Yeah, I mean, he did it when he wasn't. I mean, there was the old Deleter of Worlds when he would do it with Bray Wyatt. It would be an Uranage side effect, which I don't fully understand.
Yeah, I don't know, but either way, just Matt Hardy V1, best Matt Hardy gimmick. I don't care.
By the way, he's been wearing that V1 shirt around live shows. So I don't know what his gimmick is right now, but he is wearing the V1 shirt.
Bring back V1. At least bring back the music and the Titantron engines with the Matt Hardy facts. Please.
No. He doesn't need to bring back the gimmick. They can just bring back the entire gimmick.
Yeah.
I got an SOS slam to end the match. Except it wasn't really a slam; it was more of a roll through.
Yeah, that's why I got Riho one with a kind of bad roll-up pin.
It was like that SOS. I don't know what they call it, but it's like what Kofi Kingston does with the SOS, that whole grapple leg wheel fucking code red move.
Yeah.
But except it was just a roll through.
Yeah, no, it had no impact. It was just a pin.
Right.
Yeah.
Up next, we had a fatal
We
4-way.
should give a rating for that match first.
What did you rate it?
I rated 83%.
Get out of here.
I'm not. I'm staying in here.
Oh, dude. I also rated it 83. Wow. Ring the fucking bell.
We're done. Podcast over.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, 83 I thought was a great rating for the match.
I agree.
It was my original rating. That was absolutely great. I love when we do that. I need to buy a bell. That's what I need to do. I need to buy a bell for every time we do this, just so I can fucking ring the bell and annoy everybody.
No, we need to get 2 air horns. Just blow them into the mic as close as possible at the same time.
Welcome to the worst podcast on the internet today. So up next, we had a fatal 4-way between to take on Kip Sabian at Fight for the Fallen. I shit you not, Fight has been in 2 of their free pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Fight has been in the title.
They like fighting. It's weird
I
for
guess.
wrestling, though. This isn't fighting, this is wrestling.
Yeah. So, Kip Sabian at Fight for the Fallen between Maxwell, Jacob Friedman, the Salt of the Earth, Jungle Boy, the King of the Goths, Jimmy Havoc, and John Cena, Adam Hangman Page.
Yeah, it is a match that would have been great if we didn't know who the winner was immediately.
Hangman Page got a gross big boot in there on Jungle Boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of Jungle Boy, I didn't realize this because the camera work wasn't very good. But when Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy entered the ring, Jungle Boy was hanging upside down on Luchasaurus, and then he did a sit up and spit water in the air.
Nice.
That's a really fucking cool time.
That is.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's really fucking cool. A boy riding his dinosaur.
Yeah, I have that. Jungle Boy did a cool flippy moonsault thing to the outside.
Oh, are you talking about the one where he fucking lifts himself up and just somehow fucking does a moonsault just by holding himself up with his arms?
Yeah.
God, I fucking love that spot.
Yeah, it was. I do not know what to actually call it. It was fantastic looking.
I know we saw it at the Greatest Clusterfuck this year. I know we did.
Yeah.
But no, that spot always gets a pop out of me. Jungle Boy is strong.
Jungle Boy is a very good wrestler. It's easy to forget because he no-sells a lot, and we aren't a huge fan of that. But he is a very good wrestler.
I can't believe it, man. Any other notes you got in that match?
The Tower of Doom onto MJF.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
That was great.
MJF is a star. That's it. That's all I gotta say. He's a star.
MJF is the best heel in the business, bar none.
Yeah, I can't even say at least in the indies, but no, I mean he legitimately is. With his promo before Jungle Boy even entered. Oh, I haven't even started talking yet. I was just fucking relentlessly booing.
Yeah, he used to play video games, right?
And then he lost his virginity. God, I fucking love MJF.
He is.
It's just a shame he didn't fucking win.
Yeah, it's a big shocker. Hangman won.
Hangman wins, lol. I got a feeling that Kip Sabian is also going to take the Hangman wins, lol route.
Yeah, big shock. Hey, I can't believe that Hangman won through all of this.
All I'm saying, and consider me a conspiracy theorist, consider me just a fucking armchair booker. But what if you had Jungle Boy win?
Yeah.
So you had Jungle Boy versus Kip Sabian at Fight for the Fallen.
And it was a fatal 4-way. Just
then again,
because Hangman didn't win doesn't mean he has to lose.
I'm not done yet.
Okay.
I'm not done yet.
Okay, I'm sorry.
MJF does some heelish shit to Hangman after the match, setting up MJF versus Hangman Page at Fight for the Fallen. There, Hangman's not left off a card. The feud between MJF and Hangman that was started at Double or Nothing's Battle Royale. And Jungle Boy and Kip Sabian is a fresh match that we don't know who's going to win.
Yeah.
All I'm saying.
Yeah, but instead we got this. We got Hangman winning again. Lol.
So it's going to be Hangman defeating Kip Sabian at Fight for the Fallen. Be sure to check out our Facebook page for the brackets, for the guessing game that we have. Who's the champion, Cactus? Is it you or is it Ray?
It's me. I have been the champion for the past couple
Still?
months. Yeah,
Still?
I know. You guys suck.
Wow.
I'm the fucking best. I'm the king, goddammit. I'm
You
the
are.
Cage of Fool.
Well, that goes to show you something. Now that we're getting kind of a little bit more of a following, and now that we got this podcast going, I feel that you and I need to do challenges outside of just the wrestling bets.
I feel like you just want me to lose my championship.
I challenge you to a Mortal Kombat game for the Cool Sadness Openweight Championship.
No.
Coward.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to lose a championship on bullshit.
We will go to the best of 5, and it will all be random.
So you're going to get Baraka like 6 times. I know
I
it's
don't
best of
know.
5, but you're somehow going to get him 6 times.
That's half the point.
I don't.
See.
They like the random likes giving you Baraka. I don't understand this.
I'm not good at Baraka, though.
You're better than me at people taking on Baraka.
All right, so Caxus, what'd you rate that match?
I gave it a 74.
Well, I gave it a 76.
Okay, we're on the same page. We're close.
It was a good match. It was a really good match that was hampered by the fact that I knew the winner as soon as his Titantron showed up.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be a cool match. Who's gonna be that fourth guy? Is it gonna be Sammy Guevara? Hangman.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it just takes away all, like, it just takes away all ideas that somebody else is gonna win.
I don't know. I like the idea of a fucking surprise.
I do too. But when Hangman's in, he's gonna win.
Jesus. We're gonna move on to the next match. Darby Allin taking on the 3-star general, Cody Rhodes. Holy shit, I loved this fucking match.
It was a very good match. Darby Allin is a very good wrestler.
God.
And
Cody
is fine if he has somebody who could sell for him.
God. I mean, Cody, he confuses me. Because I don't know if he's face or heel. Right? Because, like, he wrestles like a heel, but he plays the crowd like a face.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he's not going to go out there. He's going to be like, fuck it. I'll take a 10 count.
Yeah.
He's going to work slow. He's going to work towards the commercial break. That's what he does. And if he just turned heel, which is something we're going to also talk about later, if he just turned heel, I'd like him more.
Yeah, and not only that, but Brandy interferes in almost every single match he's in.
Yeah, in some fucking sense.
It's a very heel thing to do.
So, Darby Allin, I love him.
Yeah.
But he takes way too many fucking bumps that scare me.
He does. He really does. Want to talk about that coffin drop?
Oh, the fucking whoop! Ah! Coffin drop on the hardest part of the ring. Okay, so before we talk about that point in the match, did you see that disarm her out of nowhere?
Oh, that was fantastic.
He transitions from a Fujiwara armbar into the disarm her.
I don't know
Out
how
of
to do it.
nowhere.
Out of nowhere. Thank you, Reddit. Fantastic.
Darby Allin went spine first into so many things.
Yeah.
I marked out because of that reverse superplex.
Oh, that's a movie you never see anymore. I'm very glad we saw it.
It is a move I had to convince you to like, but my explanation for why you should have liked it, I enjoyed.
No. You didn't have to convince me to like it. I liked it. You had to convince yourself to like it.
Yeah, I
That's,
did. I had to.
yeah, because that's the thing. Like you were kind of not so you were kind of wishy washy about, it, and then the more you talked about it, the more you liked it.
I think it's because I have this just distinct dislike of Cody Rhodes. That I don't want to like his matches, but I always find myself in some capacity liking his matches.
I'm with you on the first part of that. The second part, I find myself not really enjoying most Cody matches because he's not that great.
I know he's not, but like, there's always that semblance of the Cody that I believed could be something on the indie scene. I always see just a little spark of that Cody in some matches, and I'm like, God, is it finally time for him to grow? And it isn't.
Yeah. Cody's a person who I always see as only as good as his opponent. And sometimes even that, he brings his opponent down.
Yeah. Then that coffin drop happened. Then Cody Rhodes beat the shit out of him in a body bag.
Yeah. He started hitting Darby with his belt, which should have been a fucking DQ, ref.
No. The Hollywood Hogan rule. It is a part of his attire, therefore not a disqualification. It is not a foreign object if he came in with it.
Oh, what? I'm wearing brass knuckles. I came in the ring with
No. See, that's an illegal weapon.
a belt ain't?
No, because it's a fucking weight belt. It's part of the attire. But then again, with every wrestler with a weight belt, it always comes off and slapped across the back.
Yeah, no. They should amend that rule to say, hey, fucking stop it.
It's the Hollywood Hogan spot. No one's going to do it.
Yeah.
Cactus, this match ended in the most peculiar way.
Indeed.
It was a draw.
Yes. Darby Allin took a nasty looking crossroads, and Cody did not pin him in time.
God, that was awesome.
That was a great crossroads.
Cactus, how do you rate this match?
I rated it an 84%.
I rated it an 89, and I wanted to talk to you about possibly putting it on Match of the Year.
The answer is no.
Okay. Up next, main event player Shawn Spears comes out and hardways Cody open.
Ah, yes, swinging an unprotected chair like a goddamn mallet onto Cody's head.
God, even the Mega Mallet wasn't used that viciously.
No, can people stop playing CTE Whack-A-Mole for a second?
I've seen death matches that look safer than that chair shot.
Yeah, including one on this event.
I've seen drive-bys that look safer than that chair shot.
Shawn Spears is not good.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Why would you call him a fucking chair shot on you?
I would call him the perennial lower Carter.
He is.
I like him. I do. I like the 10 gimmick. But at the same time, dude just fucked up in the worst way.
Yeah, I get that the chair is gimmick, but you still sliced the back of your head open because he fucked up. People were saying, "Oh, it's an accident. It was gimmicked. It wasn't supposed to be. It was an accident." No, it's not a fucking accident.
No. These same people are the same people that jumped on Nia Jax when she accidentally fucking busted Becky Lynch open.
Yeah, or Brie Bella when she accidentally almost killed Liv Morgan.
Yes. These are those same people that jumped on that wagon. So I don't want to hear anybody defending an unprotected chair shot as, oh, it was an accident. That's not an accident. That's the death of Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, because the Nia Jax punch, you pull the punch. Brie Bella kick, you pull the kick. You do not pull the chair shot.
God. God, it's
Like the best case scenario for both of those mishaps were that you don't even touch the person. The best case scenario for the chair shot, you still whack him with a goddamn chair just to give him a chair.
I don't know how better we can explain that, because so many people don't understand it. So many people are calling people WWE shills for saying the fucking obvious.
If you defend that chair shot, you are a clown.
It is 2019. We have moved 20 years past the end of the 90s when chair shots to the head were acceptable. We are 12 years past the death of Chris Benoit because of this shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear any of this. It's fucking neglectful.
Yeah, and you could ask any of the dozen of ECW wrestlers still alive whether or not they regret taking those chair shots.
Tommy Dreamer was so depressed he was going to fucking kill Paul Heyman and himself at WrestleMania X7. I'll tell you what didn't fucking would have prevented that. More chair shots to the head.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, it fucks with your brain. Your brain is not meant to go fucking bouncing around like fucking Ricochet.
Yeah.
Like Ricochet Rabbit. There we go. There's the fucking reference.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. It's not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
So that Cody only got 10 stitches in his head. And everyone acts like, oh, it was only 10 stitches in his head. It's not that. I guarantee you that brain sloshed in there. And a little bit of Cody just went. A little bit of his fucking life just disappeared.
Yeah. Christopher Nowinski retired from wrestling because of concussion issues and wrote a fucking book about this in the mid-2000s.
There's no excuse.
There's no excuse.
We are not in the days when that was okay, when we didn't know, when we could feign ignorance.
We just had a guy a couple years ago retire because he had brain lesions. He's back wrestling, but he's not going to fucking take a chair shot to the head anymore.
Which wrestler was that?
Daniel Bryan.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All those fucking concussions.
Yeah, from diving headbutts and chair shots. Don't fucking use your head as a weapon. And don't use your head to take a chair shot.
I don't know. I don't know any other way to explain this besides just going back into the obvious. You know, it's redundant to have to keep talking about it.
Yeah,
it's redundant that we're still gonna be like, what's happening to these wrestlers? Why are so many getting concussions?
Yeah,
we are past that. We know what it is, and we have the opportunity to prevent it. I can guarantee you, any of these big deal deathmatch companies aren't doing unprotected shots to the head with chairs.
Yeah.
I guarantee you they're not.
Yeah.
Because the safety of the wrestler is still the most important thing. Yes, you're cutting your body open, but flesh heals. Your brain doesn't.
Yeah. And we watched 2 deathmatch tournaments last month. We watched 2 of them. And I can count on one hand how many unprotected chair shots there were. And most of them, if not all of them, are from CZW, which CZW is a garbage promotion.
It is. CZW, I mean, they've always kind of been this trashy.
Yeah.
And where GCW's Tournament of Survival was safe and fun, CZW's was trashy and fun. Both were fun, but for entirely different reasons.
Yeah. And still at the Tournament of Survival, there's still a head injury.
Fucking Sasuke.
Yeah.
And G-Raver.
Yeah, G-Raver. And that was a complete accident.
We understand. We should understand. Chair shots to the head. Anything to the head, unless it is 100% guaranteed not to jostle that brain around, should not be done.
Yeah. For the wrestler's sake, don't do it. I'm not the hugest Cody fan. I think I made that clear during this review. But I don't want to see him eating through a tube at the age of 55.
I do hope for this company's sake that was the last unprotected chair shot to the head.
I hope they learn something from it going wrong, but wrong in a way that didn't leave him concussed.
So aside from that ranting, we're going to move on to the next match as Lucha Bros and Laredo Kid take on the Elite. Speaking of unfunny jokes, that fan that rushed the stage only to get Akuma'd by Kenny Omega wasn't funny.
No.
Wasn't clever, really.
Yeah.
It was stupid. I would have rather had fucking Ken and fucking Ryu and Dan Hibiki.
Yeah. Yeah, please, Dan Hibiki. That would have been awesome.
But no, Kenny's like, oh, I'm going to be Akuma. Yeah. One of the best characters in Tekken 7. Because that's where he's from, right? Tekken?
Yeah, he's from Tekken.
Okay. All right.
I don't know where Ken and Ryo, I don't know where they're from.
Yeah, probably some fucking know-nothing fucking franchise.
Oh, I know. Super Smash Brothers. There we go.
Yeah. Super Smash Brothers, Ken and Ryu. Wow.
Yeah. Awesome. There we go. Yeah. Trying to get all the fun games.
So, this match was good.
It was a very good match. After they made the announcer say round 1 fight, which pissed me off.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of nerds.
No.
Contrary to popular belief, I'm not a nerd.
I don't really know what to talk about this match. I mean, it's your standard Young Bucks Lucha Bros match. Cool shit happens. Laredo Kid's in there, does cool shit. Kenny Omega does cool shit. Everybody does cool shit. Fucking one winged angel, 1, 2, 3. Kenny Omega wins.
It was the best Kenny Omega match I've seen so far this year.
Oh yeah, no, definitely this year. And some people might argue that the G1 match, or not the G1 match, the Wrestle Kingdom match. But I gotta tell you, any match that puts me to sleep, I'm not gonna rate very highly.
Yeah,
I fell asleep.
Yeah. That match was fine, but it didn't. Kenny hasn't had that aura about him for the past year and a half, 2 years. It's weird because ever since he's tried to be a face, he doesn't come off as a good face.
I mean, granted, I don't really know what his heel gimmick was either.
Yeah, at least the heel gimmick, it felt natural in Bullet Club that he just had an ambiguous heel gimmick.
Yeah, but the issue with Bullet Club at the end of the day is that they're fucking Bullet Club, and that the Elite ruined the Bullet Club.
They did. They did. I'm not sure how Bullet Club's going to come back from that because it feels like that they lost a lot of what made them cool.
Well, I will tell you, they brought in El Phantasmo, phenomenal pick. They fucking called up Hikuleo from the developmental system, phenomenal.
They lost Robbie Eagles.
Who gives a shit about Robbie Eagles? He's nothing compared to El Phantasmo.
Yeah, fuck him.
Fuck him. Fuck him.
It's not like Fale, which is all that matters at the end.
Oh, yeah, no, never mind. They got Fale, the true ace of the Bullet Club.
He is there, Tanahashi, but more agile.
Gato and Jado.
Yeah.
Which I love Jado. I comes out in like a fucking skeleton outfit and just whack with the fucking kendo stick.
That was the best part about Wrestle Kingdom. Jado doing his best Sans Undertale impression.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Cactus, what do you rate that match?
I gave it a 94.
I give it a 91.
Yeah. Very good match.
Yes, it was. Up next, we had your Fyter Fest main event and my personal pick for match of the year. Jon Moxley and the bad boy, Joey Janela, in a non-sanctioned fight.
You know that the match is good when the first note I have is about Janela hitting Jon Moxley with a prosthetic leg.
Oh, that was a phenomenal spot.
That's the first note I have. I don't remember it, but it happened, apparently.
As far as non-deathmatch death matches are concerned, this ranks up there with the best.
It was a death match. It was a death match. It wasn't called it, but it was a death match.
They called Moxley, you sick fuck. He bowed.
Yeah.
That picture perfect leg sweep off the apron.
Ooh, yeah.
That was gorgeous. I didn't even see it coming. It happened so fucking fast. It almost looked like neither man was prepared.
Yeah, George, the fuck this shit elbow becoming a more standard part of his
You
repertoire.
can't forget from where?
From the
Off the
ladder.
fucking ladder.
On the ladder, onto a table to the outside. The fuck this shit elbow. Thank you, Superhuman. You were a gem.
There was a power bomb through the barbed wire board. There was a bucket with a bag of tacks in it.
Yes.
And then there was a money clip onto the tacks.
Mm.
Then he brought out another bag of tacks, put Joey Janela's feet in there with one of the nastiest screams I have ever fucking heard.
Oh, yes. A scream of legitimate pain.
And the lifting dirty deeds, a.k.a. the paradigm shift for the 1, 2, 3 Cactus. What'd you rate this match?
I give it a 96%.
Ooh, 97.
Very close. After the match, Kenny Omega attacked Moxley, which is just desserts for at Double or Nothing.
Moxley attacked Omega.
Yeah.
Mox was spiked onto the cameraman. Just a bunch of shit happened. It ended with John Moxley laughing.
Yeah.
As we faded to black, Cactus. Overall, what'd you think of Fyter Fest?
It was a very good match. We both agreed to put this on event of the year. It was a very good event.
It was. And talking about most of it, really no match went below the 70s for me.
No match went below 75, really, except for the pre-show matches. But the pre-show doesn't count. It's not canon.
The pre-show's on the worst event of the year.
Pre-show fucking sucked.
Yeah, the pre-show's on the worst event of the year. Fyter Fest is on the best event of the year. Cactus, what do you give that cool rating?
I don't have a cool rating. I did not think this through at all.
All right. You know what? Fuck it. We'll give it a Fyre Fest %.
No, because Fyre Fest sucked. Let's give it a superhuman video %.
We'll give it a superhuman butt buster through fire %.
Yeah, sort of trashy, but fun. It was fun and it's good and you enjoy seeing it.
All right. Up next, we had our second event that we're going to talk about this episode. Cactus, how'd you spend your 4th of July?
I spent my 4th of July blowing my fucking thumb off.
I feel you. I leaped through a sparkler called the Frosty Mug of Beer, which then immediately after I jumped through it, sparks started to go off.
Nice.
It was a close call.
You almost blew your taint off.
Yes. So
let me tell you how I fucking burnt the shit out of my thumb first.
All right, can you tell me that?
Yes, we were blowing off mortars and shit and doing stupid shit at my friend's house, and I decided, I'm gonna cool down and light a sparkler. So it wouldn't light, and when it finally lit, it blew the tip off into my thumb, and it instantly blistered. The stupidest fucking way to get an injury. I sent you a video, actually, of us putting a mortar inside a milkshake cup and it just popping out of the cup and blowing up on the yard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah, no, that was legit fear. And out of all the super shit we did, I burnt my thumb on a sparkler.
That was a good way to spend your 4th of July.
Yeah, no, it was fucking stupid.
Let me tell you how a certain company spent their 4th of July as we go to an undisclosed location in New Jersey for Game Changer Wrestling's Backyard Wrestling.
Yes.
Did you like the segue? Did you like that segue?
I like the segue.
Woo!
I don't know how to top it.
You can't. So at first we get off, fucking Kevin Gill is standing in the ring.
Yeah.
There's a fuckery chant.
Yeah. Kevin Gill, still Kevin Gill.
Equally making it onto our worst fight. The only man to make it onto our worst commentator on the year list 3 fucking times.
Yes, and the 3rd time he makes it on during the first match of the night.
So, that just goes to tell you, we're going to get Lucky Pierre, aka Ophidian, taking on Psycho Joe, aka Joe Gacy, in your first contest of the night, Cactus. This match, I enjoyed it as an opener.
I enjoy it too. It was a very good match. Ophidian and Joe Gazer are very good wrestlers, especially Ophidian. I'm a huge fan of Ophidian.
Lucky Pierre, you mean?
Sorry, Lucky Pierre.
Came out to the Bad Touch by the Bloodhound Gang, and that's always a song I pop for.
Yes, as opposed to coming out to Wu-Tang Clan as a snake.
On guard, I'll let you try my Wu-Tang style. Bring the motherfucking ruckus. Fucking Nick Gage was on commentary. MDK all fucking day.
MDK all fucking day.
Psycho Joe was gonna do the Triple H hot sauce spot, but swallowed it instead because he didn't want to get any of it into his eye.
Very understandable.
God, that would hurt.
Yeah. This match was full of... immediately they used the trampolines.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah. Around the ring, there are, I think, 4 trampolines, 2 on each side, and also a swimming pool.
On the I want to say left side of the ring. On the right side had a shed and some bushes.
Yeah.
Nick Gage talking about things and fuck the Fight TV people, man.
Yeah.
One fan yelled boo the ref. There was a blockbuster into the pool off of a trampoline, which led Kevin Gill for some fucking reason to say H2Whoa.
Yeah, somewhere. If Marinello was watching that event, he would have said, wow, that's corny. That's how corny it was.
Jesus fucking Christ. There was a drop the deuce for the 1, 2, 3. Cactus, what do you rate that match?
I rated it a 77%. A very good opener.
I rated it as 70.
Okay, whatever. Fuck you.
Up next, we had Kid Suicide coming out to a Linkin Park song. I believe it's One Step Closer.
I think it was One Step Closer. I know it wasn't one that happened later that night. I think it was One Step Closer.
All right, so it was One Step Closer, taking on Claude Morrow Jr., a.k.a. Ruckus, featuring Robbie Styles.
Yes, and also Kid Suicide is Joey Janela.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to say that.
Yeah, in an alternate universe.
In an alternate.
Yeah.
So Kid Suicide.
He got pyro. Kid Suicide got pyro.
He did. He lit off a fountain.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
There was a trampoline cannonball.
Yes. Morrow hit a handspring back elbow.
Which, I mean, Ruckus got pretty big over the years. So Ruckus still being able to do what Ruckus does makes me happy.
Yeah.
There was a bludgeoning by Ruckus and Robbie Styles onto Kid Suicide through 4 chairs.
Yeah. Morrow hit a rolling, was it a fisherman suplex or a regular suplex?
The rolling perfect plex.
Rolling perfect plex almost onto a door.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was very close to onto a door. Not quite, though.
Robbie Styles said a lot of stupid shit.
He did.
Kid Suicide wanted to do a move, couldn't, and cried about it. Then he did the fuck this shit elbow for the fuck this 1, 2, 3. Cactus, what do you rate that match?
No, it was not an elbow. He said fuck this. He didn't get to say fuck this shit. He was trying to remove his shirt, and he rolled into a senton.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and he pinned off that, and he was sad.
Yes.
Fuck this shit. Cactus, what do you rate it?
I rated that one a 70%.
I rated that a 73%.
After the match, Joey Janela got cupcakes. Sorry, Kid Suicide got cupcakes, as was his birthday.
And then he grabbed a random fan and just shoved his face in it.
Yes. Nick Gage, on the commentary, refused to eat any of the cupcakes that had somebody's face on it, but he said, and I quote, I love cupcakes. I ain't soft, though. Nick Gage likes cupcakes, though.
So I forgot to say, after he put the dude's head in the chair, or head in the cupcakes, he fucking he just fucking blasted him with the chair across the back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Kid Suicide did not care about that person.
Oh, Jesus. But the guy laughed. I mean,
Yeah.
the guy later in the night got shopped by Joey Janela twice. So that guy's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Up next, we had Luke Hadley taking on El Schlacko. And God, El Schlacko, I'm so glad GCW put so many new guys onto the scene. I mean, El Schlacko definitely came across in the night as one of the best. Luke Hadley had a terrible enziguri.
Oh, he immediately fucked it up and just Schlacko put him into a Boston Crab out of it because fuck him.
El Schlacko hit a lot of good Northern Lights suplexes.
He also drank 2 beers at once a lot, including one that was a beer and a Sprite.
Yeah, beer in a Sprite can.
Yeah, 2 beers at once.
Someone had to have put something in that fucking Sprite can because there's no way El Schlacko can't read.
No, well, he's not from America.
You're right.
Regardless of his red, white, and blue pants, he is a Mexican wrestler, El Schlacko.
He grabbed the chair. He was walking past a woman and tapped her ass with it.
I forgot about that.
I love El Schlacko.
He is great.
After the chair tap to the ass, he fucking just blah on fucking Luke Hadley, but not to the head.
Yeah.
Not once in this backyard wrestling show did I see someone take a chair shot to the head.
You're wrong.
Afterwards came a very shitty Hurricane Rana.
Yes. Well,
For the 1, 2, 3.
You are missing the best part about this.
No, I'm not, because it didn't happen until after the match. I know exactly what you're talking about. It didn't happen until after the match.
It was during the match because it was before he was unmasked.
I thought you were talking about that other part. Go ahead.
Hadley, Nate Webb interfered for Hadley and grabbed El Schlacko's arms.
I am forgetting the best part.
And hung him on the ropes. And Hadley grabbed a tube of what looked like about 4 Roman candles taped together and what looked like a Jim Duggan action figure on top of it. Lit them off, immediately pointed the wrong way, blasted himself in the fucking face.
And then hit El Schlacko with it multiple times. I have a picture saved on my phone that I think I might actually make my fucking background for a little while of El Schlacko just being hit in the neck with one.
Yeah, it was the best spot I've seen all year so far.
All right, now that we got that out of the way, Cactus, what'd you rate this match?
I rated an 85.
Well, you rated it differently than I did because I saw this entirely as a meme match and I gave it the old 69%.
It was a meme match, but it was an awesome meme match.
And see, me, I stand by my morals. I can't change my rating.
I have no morals, so I don't care.
So after the match, Luke Hadley and Nate Webb hold El Schlacko to reveal that El Schlacko was actually Schlack.
I could not believe it.
I honestly couldn't either. They had me fooled the entire night. I couldn't believe that El Schlacko was Schlack.
Yeah. At least we still have Mr. America.
At least we still have Mr. America. Up next, we had the match of the night. The match of the night.
I agree.
With Alex Zane taking on Tony Deppen. Tony Deppen came out with an American flag in front of some sparklers. God, it was so fucking American.
I thought he was the face. Little did I know.
The only thing that would have made him more American is if he was holding an apple pie and a bald eagle landed on his shoulder.
Yeah. It was phenomenal. Tony Deppen is great.
He wasn't a face.
He was not a face. Not at all. He was fucking Tony Deppen.
Got me again. That son of a bitch.
We were worked.
Alex Zane, bouncy. He was just so fucking weirdly athletic.
He was great.
I mean, for looking like a knockoff Sick Nick Mondo, the dude was just doing some sick ass shit.
Yeah, one of the standouts that I saw was a standing 450 senton.
Oh yeah, that was cool. The Poison Rana onto the dirt was also very nice.
That was great.
The The Ekan Rana?
Tree Can Runner. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh,
From
that's
Deppen?
what it was. The Tree Rana. The old breakneck spot.
Mm,
These guys were covered in dirt.
they were.
Oh my god. So next to the pool, they had like this fucking truck.
Yeah.
Alex Zane and Tony Deppen climb up it and they fight, you know. Alex Zane hits Tony Deppen's fingers with the chair and drops the chair. Tony Deppen drops down, grabs the chair. Alex Zane comes running across the truck, does a shooting star press off the truck, smack! Gets hit right, it just fucking gets hit midair with that chair.
Yeah, in the stomach, not in the head.
Protected.
Yes.
Completely protected.
Completely protected, completely safe.
It was his shoulder and arm that took all the damage, not his fucking head, Cody.
Yeah.
Not his fucking head, Sean.
Yes.
This is a backyard wrestling show.
Yeah. Zane hit a trampoline-assisted springboard moonsault.
Oh, that acai moonsault?
Yeah,
Oh,
from the trampoline onto the ring rope, back over.
fucking fluid.
It
was like so fucking good.
Zane, I want to see more of Alex Zane. He was great.
But let's not forget about that trifecta. Tony Deppen, boom, tope con hero. Let's do another one. Runs in, boom, suicide dive. One more, gets in, runs in, bounce off the rope, suicide Canadian Destroyer onto Alex Zane.
I think it was more of a Code Red than a Canadian Destroyer.
No, that was the Canadian Destroyer.
I'm saying by my statement.
The head was between the legs, sir, which makes it.
I think he got his legs in butterfly position.
Tony Deppen called it a Canadian Destroyer. I'm going by with what Tony Deppen said, and not you.
Yes, and fucking Becky Lynch calls her that one move the fucking manhandle slam. We all know it's just a shitty rock bottom.
God, I forgot about the fucking manhandle slam. Why do you always remind me of that?
It's a bad move. Speaking of the manhandle slam, Zayn hit a confusing Cobra Clutch pump handle bomb onto Tony Deppen.
I mean, it looked cool.
It looks cool.
But I just couldn't figure out what it was. My brain was fucking stupid.
Too much stuff. You fucking got the Cobra Clutch position, then you get the pump handle position, then you twist him into a powerbomb. It's weird.
Into a manhandle slam.
Into a manhandle slam.
Alex Zane got Tony Deppen onto a chair onto the outside, which leads to the final spot of the night, which is a 630 tope con hero through the table.
Yeah, over the top rope onto the outside, running 630.
God, fucking sign Alex Zane.
He was great. I am very much a fan of Alex Zane after this match.
Cactus, what do you rate that match?
I rated it an 88%.
I rated it a 90, and I wanted to convince you to put it on Match of the Year.
We could talk about it after the podcast.
All I'm saying is, that match was so unique and so cool, it needs to be on there.
Honestly, I thought we had an agreement that 96% over is Match of the Year.
I thought we had an agreement it was 90.
It was 96.
It was 90.
No, because there's a lot of match we rate 90.
Okay, but I think if they're 90 and up but are really special, because that match was special and it really deserves to be looked at again later.
I'll think about it.
Up next, we have the worst of 2019 white culture in Jordan Oliver and his crew, including Charlie.
His white boy posse, including Charlie, the man, the myth, the legend, Charlie.
Fucking Charlie! Taking on Diablo, a.k.a. the Iron Demon, Shane Mercer.
Without a goatee.
Without a goatee, I just figured out how to do his taunt, so I'm doing his taunt right now. And it looks terrible.
I'm pretty sure it's not that complicated. I just have really short fingers. So it looks stupid whenever I do it.
Yeah, well, I'll figure out how to do it one of these days. God damn, I fucking hate Jordan Oliver's SoundCloud crew.
I don't know why. I always like the shitty heels like that. I was a huge fan of him and his stupid posse.
His posse was just the fucking worst.
I will give them this though. They could catch the fuck out of somebody going for a suicide dive.
Oh, they definitely can. They caught him better than I have seen anybody catch anybody.
Yes, I don't think Diablo's feet ever touched the floor. He's still levitating. That's how good they caught him.
Yeah. Later on in the match, Charlie was up on the shed with fucking Shane Mercer, and Shane Mercer hits him over the head with a brick.
Yeah, just straight up hits him over the head with a brick.
And protected. He pulled the brick.
He pulled the brick.
He pulled the brick. Because you can pull the brick. You can lightly tap somebody on the back of the head with the brick for them to go.
Yeah. Yeah. Use a brick instead of a steel chair next time. Goddamn.
Use one of those fake cinder blocks that WWE uses that just disintegrates.
Yeah.
You know, you just fucking dunk it. Just dunk on it.
Yeah, or like I said before, like use a sledgehammer shot like Triple H and just fucking cuff the sledgehammer.
There's so many ways they could have got it. Charlie was absent for a little while.
Yeah, he got killed.
Until he got drugged back by a random fan. They're like, Charlie, how you been, man? He's like, I'm not really doing too good.
Yeah, no, his fucking posse, the other two members of the posse were mourning his loss. Saying that he died. They said he died. Charlie fucking died, man.
We don't have money for an Uber. Can we catch a ride with one of you to bury the body?
Try to come back and they're like, Charlie! It was great. I love that posse.
Yeah, they definitely won me over by the end of the night. Don't forget that Jordan Oliver was thrown off a roof!
Yes, I kind of take back what I said about the posse. Well, they could catch Diablo. They did not really catch Oliver.
No. And as typical fashion, Shane Mercer with the moonsault slam and the 1, 2, 3. Cactus, what do you rate that match?
I rated it an 82.
I rated it an 81.
You also forgot a couple cool spots from the match.
Okay.
Diablo hit a triple Samoan drop onto all three of the posse.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty cool.
And before the win on Oliver, he trapped the posse underneath the trampoline.
That's how he won the match. He trapped them under the trampoline.
Yeah, he flipped over a trampoline onto the posse, and the posse could not escape.
No, because every time they tried to bounce it up, it just bounced back.
Yeah, it's the perfect plan. They're still under there.
It's the perfect plan. Up next, Mama Stunts baby boys beat the shit out of each other.
Yes, and this is where you're wrong. What you said before about there being no unprotected chair shots, there were a couple unprotected chair shots in this match.
Well, but I mean, I don't consider it to Logan because his hair is so poofy.
His hair is poofy, and they're brothers. They're gonna get grounded for it anyway.
Which, spoiler alert, they did.
They did. Their father, Suicide Kid, came over.
Kid Suicide,
sorry. And grounded them after the match.
Okay, but see, he technically didn't. He got a call from Papa Stunt to ground them. Fucking Mama Stunt's crying.
Yeah. The best thing about this match, in my opinion, was in the beginning when the crowd was chanting 2 brothers enter, 1 brother leaves.
2 brothers enter, 1 brother leaves.
2 brothers enter, one brother leaves.
That was a pretty good spot. The spear into the pool after a weak slam onto the hardest part of the ring, making it the fucking worst slam you could have possibly taken.
Yeah. There's also unprotected alligator shots to the head.
Only after the pool toy lightsaber duel. You know, as soon as they grabbed it, immediately the song started playing.
Yeah. There were 2 Canadian destroyers into the pool because they thought it was cool the first time, so they did it again.
That was like the most fucking like. That was like the most immersion breaking part of the match. They do it. They both get up. They look at each other. That was fucking cool. Let's do it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
like fucking brothers. Just like brothers playing around.
Yeah, because it was just brothers playing around. Falcon Arrow onto the hardest part of the pool.
Yeah, that spot happened, and God, this match went on too long.
It went on. Yeah, we're breezing through it right now. The match felt like it went by like 45 minutes. It
It
was a long fucking match.
it was, but it ended with a Death Valley driver through the light tubes
And half a door.
and half of a door with the 1, 2, 3. Cactus, what do you rate this match?
I rated a 67.
Holy shit! I rated it as 65.
Okay.
You got excited there for a second.
Yeah, because I thought like either it's gonna be super low or super high. Either way, it's not gonna be close, but it was close.
Fucking Kid Suicide comes over and he looks at both of them. They're both looking down, like they're all like, "Oh man, we're in trouble now, guys." And he's like, "You're both grounded." Oh, boo!
Yeah, as they're both
Logan
bleeding from the
gross.
back and arms because of goddamn light tubes.
Logan looked gross.
Yeah. And like I said, before they took unprotected chair shots, but they're much lighter than what Sean Spears did.
Yeah, like they were they were done, but they were done kind of slow to where it's like, okay, they braced. They braced for it and they weren't trying to fucking swing at 150 miles an hour.
Yeah, and there's like that was about 2 shots were unprotected, and both of them were kind of safe. And there's about 20 chair shots in the match where they put their arms up.
Right. And can't forget all those unprotected gator shots.
Yeah, that's gonna lead to CTE when they're older.
Up next, the Chad took on Matt DeMorris.
I never want to see the Chad again. What he was wearing was disturbing.
Oh my god.
I was hoping he dressed like the actual Chad meme with like the pink ouch shirt and the green tights.
But nope, he dressed up in tights that didn't fit him, boots that were frilly, and giant pink armband tassels.
He dressed up like a parody sketch show would have like a child character.
Yeah.
Like a child show character on a parody show.
Oh, it was fucking awful. And Matt DeMorris, there was nothing really of note about him other than the fact that he DDT's very good.
Matt Norris is very good. The Chad is also very good.
Yeah. They both have their own cool things. The cameraman went down.
Yeah, DeMorris killed the cameraman while taking a Hurricane Rana.
Then there was that electric chair backcracker.
Yeah, the what you call the F-150.
I enjoyed it. The F-150.
Yes, because what's cooler than a F5 Tornado? A Ford pickup truck.
I didn't mean it like that. It's just I didn't want to call it like the F500 or something stupid like that. So I just
They call it something stupid like the F-150.
look. It has new controls in the back of the truck that makes fucking tailgating never been easier.
It is the Motor Trend truck of 2019.
We're not sponsored by Ford, although I wish we were. Somebody sponsor us!
Motor Trend truck of 2019. Bum bum.
For driving 69 miles on the road tonight.
Okay, so to get the picture of what the F-150 was, imagine an F5, but you spin him like a fucking pizza.
He's all right. I'm gonna rev him up a little bit. Then he fucking spins him, and Chad does like 6 extra spins.
Yeah.
The Ford F-150, coolest move of the year. That was followed by a trampoline Canadian destroyer.
Before that, DeMorris tossed throughout this entire thing, the past couple matches, Tony Deppin's American flag was still on the side of the ring.
Oh yeah, he threw the fucking flag on the ground. That un-American piece of garbage.
Un-American piece of garbage. Thank God Nate Webb was there to rectify.
Thank God. So yeah, that trampoline Canadian destroyer.
Yeah, while DeMorris was on the bottom rope.
It was cool.
It was very cool.
Followed by a move I haven't seen since like fucking 2009 era Jack Evans, and that was a Phoenix 630 splash.
I really, really enjoyed this match.
I did too. What'd you rate it?
87%.
I rated it an 83.
Ooh,
There was a long portion of the match that kind of dulled, so that kind of lowered my rating a little bit.
I can see that.
Up next, we had the Lord of the Yard, a.k.a. Dale Patrick's
The future of the business.
future of the business, taking on hard-ass Nick, a.k.a. Nick Gage. And you know what? After watching this match, I understand why they called him hard-ass Nick.
Yeah. Lord of the Ring came out to bleed it out, and he was singing it.
Fucking Lord of the Yard.
Nick Gage was announced as hard-ass Nick, and then he told the ring announcer to come by so he could tell him, no, announce me as Nick fucking Gage.
The King.
The King.
Nick fucking Gage.
Which is understandable. It's fucking Nick Gage.
Yeah, I mean, you do what Nick Gage does.
This match was a fucking farce.
Well, before we get to the fucking farce of the match, there was a roll through light tube fucking shot, which was fucking cool.
Yeah, that's cool and all. Fucking Lord of the Yard got pantsed.
Or as I called it, hard ass Lord.
Did they fucking merge or something?
No, it's just he showed his ass, so I wanted to make a pun. Hard ass Lord, but I spelled Lord with an E, so you know.
Yeah, well, this is like the singer, huh?
Yeah.
Is he ever gonna be royal?
No, because he's Dale Patrick's, the future of this fucking sport.
Future of the fucking business. So yeah, they call him hard ass Nick because he is very hard on people's asses when they're out.
Light tube Dale Patrick's ass.
His ass was bleeding a grotesque amount.
There was just it went on for so fucking long. I'm just like, pull up your fucking pants.
He refused to. They went to the pool and his pants were still down, which, if there's chlorine, it must have burnt a fucking lot. And thank God Shark Boy was not in the pool. He could smell blood.
He could smell blood in the ass. Not just in the water, just in the ass.
Yeah, he could smell blood. Like, if someone's like, that's not his fucking business. Shark Boy, mind your own fucking business. If I want to have anal bleeding, if I want to have Taco Bell before going to a wrestling event, it's not your fucking problem.
You
okay?
know, I don't understand the Taco Bell thing. I've never had that happen to me.
Me neither. Normally I at the ass, so there is that.
Right. At the end of the match, we got a choke breaker onto the ass for the 1, 2, 3. Cactus, what do you rate this match?
69%. It was a fucking meme match.
Well, I rated it a 63.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, but I did not want to look at Dale Patrick's ass.
That's the ass is the future of the business.
I want to get, oh my God, I want to get the ass versus the penis plex.
Please, no, that's just gay sex. You just want to watch sodomy.
It gets even bigger when I pull on it.
Sometimes I pull so hard, I rip the skin.
You know, my daddy taught me a way. My daddy taught me a way not to rip the skin by using someone else's mouth.
You know, I just realized it's kind of disturbing that his dad taught him that.
Well, I'm sure his dad didn't teach him that, hey, I'm going to suck your dick. I think he's just like, hey, you can let people suck your dick.
Yeah, like...
Mind if you show me? I'd be right happy to.
Yeah, but apparently it's not knowledge intuitive enough for somebody to automatically know what to do. So he has to show him. His dad had to show him.
I guess. I fucking guess. I don't know. Shut up. I enjoyed it, okay? I enjoy the fucking boy band gay porn, alright? Fuck, if I was rating that porno, I'd give it 100%.
It is 100%. It's going on fucking the Porno Hall of Fame for cool.
Up next, we had Colby Carino taking on Alex Olson, taking on Kyle Smiley, a.k.a. Kyle the Beast. For the, what title?
I didn't write it down.
For a title.
It was for a title that was really shitty. Like, the strap was broken and shit. It was a stupid title. Kyle Smiley wanted ice cream immediately, which I don't blame him.
No, Nick Gage said, I don't even like Budweiser. I don't know why I'm drinking it.
That was a great spot. Spinning
Wow.
DDT onto the mattress from Alex onto Kobe.
That was gross.
Yeah, no, that mattress. That mattress looked gross.
Mattress spots are gross. Up next, we had Kyle the Beast saying, "Get the fuck out!" I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Kyle was really struggling to stay in character.
Oh my god! Remember when he pulled out the ice cream and put it on his?
Yeah, let's just get to the end spots.
Yeah, he fucking grabs the ice creams, put it on his shoulders. Oh, what a rush! And fucking doomsday device.
I did not expect that. I didn't know what he was doing with the ice cream at first.
It was fucking stupid, but I loved that spot. Then there was a Death Valley driver into the pool, onto Kyle Smiley for the 1-2-3. Colby Carino is your new random Backyard Wrestling Federation champion. Cactus, what do you rate this match?
I rated it an 80%. It was very enjoyable.
I also rated it an 80. Ring the fucking bell!
Ding, 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 ding.
All right. Once again, you're listening to the worst podcast on the internet today.
The fucking reason we call it that. Jesus Christ.
Up next, we had our main event.
Emanon against G-Raver.
Emanon, no name backwards, performed by Jimmy Lloyd.
Emanon was a lot cooler when I knew it wasn't fucking no name backwards.
Yeah,
it's like the fucking relic of GCW now.
Oh, fucking God. The Ripcord light tube spot was pretty good.
I just want to start by saying I am very glad that G-Raver did not die last time we saw him.
Oh, yeah, no, hey, shout out to G-Raver for making that excellent comeback.
Yes, just to try to kill himself again.
They duct taped his arm back together.
Yeah.
Fucking Jimmy Lloyd's arm was duct taped back together.
Yeah, no, that was gross.
Lit himself on fire before jumping into a pool. They drove a car into the pool.
Yeah, a Toyota Corolla.
Tattoo needles after fucking
G-Raver was fucking hiding in the pool.
G-Raver did a fucking Friday the 13th fucking spot.
He was hiding in the pool, and it was so obvious. The crowd was even like, he's behind you, and he just popped up like a fucking swamp monster and just stabbed tattoo needles into his head. It was fucking hilarious.
There's a reason why you have a color guy and a play-by-play guy, because Joey Janela called Jimmy Lloyd the king of vaginas.
Yeah. Yeah. The entire, especially this match, but the entire show was kind of lacking a color commentator. Or, sorry, not a color commentator, a play-by-play guy.
That's why I miss DC, the person, not the place.
Yeah.
Then G-Raver jumped off the roof through some doors and missed.
I don't know what the fuck he was trying to do, because
he's trying to die.
He was trying to die. There was a structure with a door about maybe 3 or 4, maybe 5 feet down, another door about 3, 4, or 5 feet down, another door, and then about 3, 5, 4 feet down was another door, and underneath that was Jimmy Lloyd, Emanon, holding light tubes.
And a chair.
See, I'm not a fucking genius, but I don't think the fucking 3 doors in between you and Jimmy Lloyd are going to do anything to him.
Yeah, it is. It's going to bring all that weight down and shut up. Cactus, what do you rate that match?
I rated a 78%.
I rated it an 82.
Okay. A fucking stupid match with a stupid fucking ending.
He's
just trying to kill himself daily now.
He is. Emanon continuing his undefeated GCW streak in non-tournament matches.
Yes. I literally have in my notes about the ending is that Emanon won because G-Raver's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to disagree. So, Cactus, I know what I want to give it as a cool rating. Would you like to give it anything?
Go ahead. The floor is yours.
It is the America %.
God bless America.
I mean, it was everything that represented America. Beer, fireworks, the American flag, and backyard wrestling.
And Schlack.
And fucking Schlack.
Schlack his face should just be on the flag.
Mount Rushmore. Put Schlack on Mount Rushmore.
Please change Mount Rushmore. It needs to be Schlack, Nate Webb, Joey Janela, and Nick Gage.
But with Nick Gage's fingers covering Joey Janela's face?
Yeah. We'll get to chisel off Joey Janela once he stops being GCW and goes full time to AEW.
So, I mean, I enjoyed the shows. Aside from that unprotected chair shot to the head, I enjoyed every bit of it.
Yeah, no, it was very enjoyable. The backyard event, it was wishy-washy, but it was a fucking fun gimmick event. You can't be too mad.
I am excited. Beg for Mercy is coming soon. And with Beg for Mercy coming soon comes Alex Zane returning to GCW in a match that only I can salivate about.
Yes, I am very excited for whenever the fuck I'm going to get an email about fucking the Impact event tomorrow. Because I fucking bought it. It's not saying I did, but I fucking bought it.
We are going to be watching Slammiversary by Impact Wrestling. So tune into that next week. We might also throw in something else next week. It depends on the day. I'm thinking at least Wombat will end up on there.
At least Wombat. We also are going to start G1 coverage.
Yes, we are also going to be starting G1 coverage. Cactus, overall, who are you thinking is
I want to see Kenta go all the way. I'm a huge fan of Kenta. That's basically I just want to see Kenta. I love Kenta. And what's his name? From Los Ingobernables.
Oh, Naito?
No, Shingo.
Shingo Takagi.
I want to see fucking Shingo go far.
You know what? I would like to see Shingo Takagi versus Kenta. So, I mean, I don't know if they're in different blocks or in the same block. I think they're in different blocks.
If they are, that'd be a fantastic finale.
Another finale I wouldn't mind is Will Ospreay versus Kenta. Basically, I want Kenta to go in there. I don't care if he wins the G1, but I want him to at least make the climax.
Yeah. Well, I could actually look at the G1 and we could maybe do fucking mini guesses.
Let's do that real quick right before we end this episode today.
Oh, god damn it has started today, so I'm gonna get a little bit of fucking spoilers, whatever.
If you just look up G1 participants...
I'm right on the Wikipedia page. So in Block A, we have Lance Archer.
Okay.
Bad Luck Fale.
Okay.
Evil. Kota Ibushi.
Okay.
Kenta.
Okay.
Okada.
Okay.
Ospreay.
Okay.
Zack Sabre Jr.
Okay.
Sonata.
Okay.
And Tanahashi.
Makes sense.
Yes. So out of those, in the B block, we have Jeff Cobb.
Okay.
Hiroki Goto.
Oh!
Yeah, I forgot Jeff Cobb was in it.
Oh! Oh, I want Jeff Cobb to win it all.
B block looks B block looks fucking fantastic.
It does.
Cobb, Goto, Tomohiro Ishii. Ishii. John Moxley.
Okay.
Tetsuya Naito.
All right.
Juice Robinson.
I enjoy that.
Our boy Taichi.
Yeah!
Shingo Takagi.
Yeah!
Jay fucking White.
Jay White, huh?
And Toru Yano. I did it wrong, but whatever. Toru Yano.
Toru! My boy! We're getting Yano versus Moxley!
Block B is full of our boys. We're getting fucking Yano versus Taichi.
We're getting Yano versus Cobb!
God, I cannot wait to see these fucking matches.
God, you know what? Fuck it. I can't wait for coverage to start, so I'm going to end the